with a dumbbell. Here we go. Grip it with your feet, get it right in the midsole of the foot. Kind of squeeze it really hard so the weight doesn't fall out. You're gonna keep your hips nice and flat over here. So you're gonna go ahead and come down, get a full stretch off that hamstring. Drive it up, squeeze that hamstring over here while keeping the hips down most importantly. Go to continue on. Good. Relax it there. You're gonna have a friend or partner grab the weight for you. Let go of the weight. You're done. A little hip thrust. You're gonna put your heels right at the edge of the bench over here. You're gonna make sure your knees are at 90. So maybe move back a little bit. Okay. Your knees are at 90. You're gonna keep a slight separation off the knees. Okay. You're gonna point your toes up and flex like this. And here, drive your hips up. Activate these hamstrings. Kind of let them feel the fire from you. Go to bring it down. Continue on. 2. Continue. Reach your butt on top and let this back fire again. 3, 4, 5. If you want to make this a little bit more difficult, you're going to add a little mini band around your knees itself. Create that separation over here so these knees don't cave in. You're going to fight them out like this with the band. And you're going to feel them really, really fire, okay? And another little variation we can do, you can add a dumbbell or an actual barbell. Place it right here on the hip. Same rules apply. Knees get separated, hips at 90 or knees at 90. Toes nice and flex to your face over here. Drive it up. Go and bring it down. A little variation of the last exercise that we did. You're gonna have 2 legs. You're gonna start off like this, all right? Like we had it initially. You're gonna create the separation off your knees. Your knees are gonna be nice and aligned with your hips at 90 degrees. You're just gonna lift up one leg now. Let's try to fight this heel to the roof, or to the sky itself, okay? You're gonna drive up this single leg over here, pushing down on that heel. Wanna bring it up. Good. Let that activate that hamstring. Let it fire. You're gonna even up those hips. Wanna bring it down again. For a small variation as well too, you can grab a mini band. Again, you can put it around the knees over here, create the separation from the 2 legs just like the last variation. Or you can add a weight, same thing with a barbell or a dumbbell to add a little bit more resistance to this exercise. We're doing Barbell RDL, okay? We're gonna focus on the hamstrings and that posterior chain of the body itself. So Casi's gonna go ahead and align this bar mid-foot to her body. So let's go to look down, make sure it's mid-foot to your body, right where your shoelaces would be, let's say. Go ahead and bring it down. You're gonna grab your hands right outside your legs for this one, okay? She's gonna maintain that flat back and also that nice neutral neck, which is part of your spine also. So you don't wanna crank the neck up. You wanna go ahead and just keep it nice and flat. Cool, that's perfect, okay? She's gonna go ahead and activate her lats over here by just pinning her shoulders back and down, stuffing them into their little pockets over here. So imagine those little pockets. She's putting her lats, which are these muscles right here, into her pockets over here, okay? She's having the bar into a nice tight grip with no loose arms. They're nice and tensed up. Now she's ready to lift up. So go ahead and drive up. Good. You're squeezing to the glute itself. You're gonna go ahead and bring it down now. Good. Okay, from here, what I want you to do is the same protocol over here. Create this bar mid, get you behind the bar itself, okay? Take a nice deep breath. Go ahead and come up. You can exhale here, and then bring it down. Can't target your hamstrings or you have a hard time feeling your hamstrings, a great way to do it is just slightly lift up the butt when you're in this down position over here. I feel like if you were trying to stretch your hamstrings out on a normal basis, you're gonna feel nice and cool from these guys. From here, then going to lift it up again. Keeping that same protocol that we talked about last time. Activating those lats, maintain that flat back, and then driving down, focusing on that hamstring itself. We're gonna do a kettlebell swing. It's one of my favorite exercises to do, especially for targeting the hamstring itself, okay? So she's gonna go ahead and grab the kettlebell itself, and she's gonna respect the kettlebell. It sounds kind of funny, but you're just not gonna pick up the kettlebell and start to swing. You're gonna grab it, you're gonna tilt it towards you, okay? You're gonna load these hips correctly. And what she's gonna do before she even swings is again, pull into these lats. So she's gonna almost drag the kettlebell a little bit towards her, okay? We're just gonna help her bring these guys in, okay? And now she's gonna lift up her butt slightly, good. And now she's ready to swing. She's ready to powerhouse this sucker, going straight through her legs and going up from here. Cassie's going to give me like 2 reps for now. Drive up, good. Keep on going actually, okay, 2. As she's swinging through, she's pretending to throw that kettlebell this way, and she's activating these quads, these glutes, and that core on that top position over there. We're gonna do a single leg dumbbell pickup. What we're gonna do with this exercise though, is she's gonna come down with a single leg, she's gonna pick up both dumbbells into a nice single leg deadlift, and she's gonna drop them up to unload the body. So go ahead and demonstrate one exercise or 1 rep over here. She's coming up, she maintains that flat back, she's driving through the hamstring to the hip, bringing it down to unload the weight now, keeping her balance on that forefoot. Good, continue on. She has a nice long body behind her over here, and she's gripping the floor with her feet. On that primary foot, she has that big toe driven down to the floor, and her heel like it roots the floor. It's sturdy, okay? She's going down again to unload the weight now. Drive it up. Continue on. Let's get 2 more reps over here. She has this hamstring activated, and one thing you want to look out for when you do this exercise is that you want to make sure this knee over here is tracked over your toe over here. You don't want that knee to go left or right. Try to make it nice and aligned with that toe, whatever direction that's going to, okay? Let's get 1 last rep over here. Drive it up. We're going to bring it down carefully, and we're going to come up. Good job.